New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country.
We need to address, well, first of all, no, I don't think America is a racist country.
A Chicago man was arrested Tuesday, July 20th, and later charged with a hate crime after allegedly attacking a 19-year-old boy with autism. He also shouted racial slurs at the young man and an off-duty Chicago police officer. The Chicago Tribune reports that Philip T. Jort, age 44, who is white, was standing at a urinal inside the bathroom at Pete's Fish Grocery Market when he allegedly began yelling racial slurs at the teen, who was black and was not identified. The young man was washing his hands at the time the incident occurred. Quote, Jort allegedly tried to prevent the 19-year-old from leaving the bathroom and punched him in the stomach while continuing to yell racial slurs. The 19-year-old exited the bathroom after a struggle in which he punched Jord at least once, knocking him to the ground. Surveillance then shows the ex-Marine following the victim out of the bathroom while continuing to throw punches, though Auguste noted that Jord didn't make contact. The 19-year-old's grandmother, who was waiting for him outside of the bathroom, claimed that Jord continued to make offensive remarks at her grandson even after they left the restroom. Comments that included, quote, white people built this country. Ultimately, two off-duty police officers who worked as security guards at the store were able to separate the pair. George was seen being escorted out of the store. He reportedly called one of the female officers, who was black, a racial slur. The former Marine admitted to his actions, revealing that he was intoxicated at the time. However, after being put in custody, he seemingly doubled back on his actions, explaining that he doesn't have a problem with all black people, just certain ones when they act a certain way.
Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country.
We need to address, well, first of all, no, I don't think America is a racist country.
A judge who presides over Jort's case responded to the admissions of the intoxicating, stating, quote, what I've heard growing up is that alcohol is a truth serum. It tends to expose who you are. The man, who now works as a security guard, had no prior convictions, though he had a pending misdemeanor trespassing charge. His bond was set to $150,000. The judge also executed a warrant for the unrelated trespassing charge. So before we get started, I just want to notice how every single time they get caught in something, now magically, oh, I was intoxicated. I wasn't in my right mind. I was off of medication. I was going through a divorce. I just lost my child. My dog just died. My car just crashed. I just lost my job. Like, they have all of these excuses already set to try to excuse away the reason that they have the beliefs and said the things that they ended up saying. Mind you, he said this to the young autistic man. Then he also said this to an off-duty cop who was also black. Then he also went back on that statement and then doubled up on it and said that, oh yeah, he only has a problem with certain ones that act a certain type of way. Like I said before, it would just be a lot easier if you could just stop lying and just be honest for once out of the little bit of time that you've actually been spending here on this planet. Just be honest. Just say that you're racist. Just say that this is just an inherent belief that is encoded and written in your DNA, right? Something that you can't really get rid of because it's directly taught to you. It's something that you've eaten all of your life. So basically, you are exactly what you eat. So if you decide to deal in racism, meaning that you want to portray, right, African American people in a certain light, that you want to have a certain type of belief about them, which is 100% wrong. And you want to say a variety of racial slurs and things like that. That is who you are. That is who you are. Just be honest with it. Stop. Just stop lying. Stop lying and just be honest for once in your lives. Remember, it's people just like him in America that will sit directly in front of your face or get directly on social media or in front of the news and say that this has nothing to do with race, that America doesn't have a race issue. It is yet the others who have an issue with race because they are the ones that keep bringing up race into every single situation, thereby making it a problem and a point. So therefore, the ones bringing up race and bringing up color, bringing up ethnicity are really the racist, while everybody else is just trying to live their lives and see everybody else as equal. So I guess this 44-year-old alabaster man sees everybody as equal. Oh, I'm sorry. When he's intoxicated, right, as the judge stated, it's the truth serum and it will show you exactly who you are. It will allow you to speak the truth that normally you wouldn't speak because you are now unfiltered. You are now not in fear of any type of repercussions, right? So I guess at this moment in time, as he stated, it's only certain ones. That seems kind of racist. Don't you think? You're saying certain ones. And, like I said before, it's pretty funny that he would attack somebody who is autistic, right? He punched the teen directly in his stomach and he just thought he automatically won the fight. He thought he just beat the biggest, and the baddest. He just thought he was the king of the castle, the master of the universe, up until that young man came back with his own punch that knocked him directly down. So, what this should tell people or people like him is don't judge a book by its cover. Even when you think that you have the leverage, that you think that you have the upper hand or the higher ground, that very easily it can be snatched from underneath you. Very easily, that ground can be removed and you can be placed on a very even playing field. And when you're put on that even playing field, that you will be destroyed. Now, luckily, this young man who was autistic didn't have any types of emotional or rage issues, and he realized what the situation was. Because I promise you, if that young man had a rage issue, we would be talking about a vastly different story at this moment in time. Because that 44-year-old alabaster man would have been left on the floor leaking and unconscious. And that's just a fact. And remember, he's a Marine. He's a part of the military. This should also tell you how a lot of them in the military also think. And if you don't believe me, then you can also talk to some honest black men who are in the military that will honestly tell you about racism and discrimination that take place. Better yet, you can also read some news articles about that as well, just in case you think that I'm trying to make a blanketed statement. Just in case you're going to say that I don't know every single person in the military. I don't have to. I go by history, and history ain't lying on this. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the story and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.